YouTube players, it's your homie C-Rod, and today we got Son Gohan, and this is honestly one of the strongest decks from set 11. Hit it up in the comment section below what your favorite deck is from the new set, and let's get straight into the video. So we got Son Gohan. What does he do? Well, he has a permanent. He gains 5k during your turn if you have a skill list on the field. In auto, that when he attacks, you can take a life and draw a card, giving you a fat hand, and when your life is at 4 or less, you may awaken and draw 2 more cards. This leader, unawakened, just draws like crazy and gives you a big old hand. And then you awaken into Son Gohan and Higher Dragon Bondless Friendship. I kid you not, guys. This deck right here is one of the strongest decks that I have played in a good minute. He has 2 activate abilities. And activate main, you're able to draw 1 card and bring out a yellow skillless battle card with an energy cost of 1 from the drop area onto the field, allowing you to spam out skillless cards. And that's honestly the whole point of this deck, to spam out skillless cards and bombard your opponent with attacks. And he also has an activate battle that when this card is in battle and if there is a monster card in your combo area, you draw a card, and that is the leader, right? So after that, we're gonna be running obviously Higher Dragon, and this Higher Dragon is a 1-cost yellow skillless battle card that we could just spam out onto the field with a bunch of cards in this deck. And since it's a monster card, you're going to be able to get your leaders activate battle ability. So we are definitely having to run 4 of these in the deck, and I'm just going to organize it like this. Hit it up in the comment section below right now if you guys prefer deck profiles like this that are online, obviously the online deck profiles. So now let's continue on with Son Gohan, another 1-cost skillless battle card that we could just spam out onto the field, and we are running 3 of these in the deck. Mad strong when they are spammed out, not very strong on their own, but very powerful when you spam them out. So since this deck is heavily spam based, we have a lot of targets to spam out onto the field, and we're gonna be running 3 of these other Son Gohans, and these are all the skillless battle cards that we are going to bring out onto the field. And these are all our skillless, all Son Gohans, and Higher Dragon is ideally the strongest one because you could combo him and draw. So how are we gonna spam him out? Well, let's talk about Piccolo, a Bad Omen. This Piccolo card, when you play him, you can take a life, pick up 7, and play out a skillless battle card with an energy cost of 1. And who are you going to bring out? Well, you got all these targets over here. And it's also very powerful to self-awaken slightly faster if you really want. And for that reason, we are only playing 3 because our leader self-awakens relatively fast on its own with attacks. But sometimes you might want to awaken even faster, and why not spam out more skillless cards? Then the almighty spammer of the spammers happens to be Goku and Vegeta Jr. This card has an activate main, -1 marker, play 2 skillless battle cards with an energy cost of 1 from your deck or drop area onto the field. And ideally you could just do this for 1 energy, and that ability right there is honestly why we have them in the deck. You could also activate the other activate mains, but ideally just -1 activate main to bring out 2 skillless battle cards. This card could also draw you 2 if you do the -2 activate main. So we are gonna be running 4 of these because turn 1 or turn 2, this guy will just spam you out the Higher Dragons from your deck or drop area, guaranteeing that you have Higher Dragon to activate battle and draw consistently. So now how are you going to actually make those cards pressure? Well, we got Son Goku, The Adventure Begins. This card allows you to search for the 4-star Dragon Ball from your deck or drop area, which allows us to actually use these 1-drops for pressure. So this card is just going to allow us to keep getting the 4-star ball, giving us a pretty decent hand, and honestly, it's very powerful in the deck because it works very well with skillless cards, and we are running 4 in this deck. Kid you not, guys, this might be one of the strongest decks in the new set. I believe so, at least. Well, we got 4-star ball. Now this card, if you use the activate battle during battle and give 5k boost to the attacking card or defending card, you're able to give 5k additional boost if you use it with a skillless card. And for that reason, we have it in the deck because these Son Gohans will become 20k attackers just by activating this card, and we could keep recycling it with the Son Goku. So we are running 4 in the deck. I felt 4 was the sweet spot. You can run as many as you want in the deck, but I feel 4 is actually the good number. So we're running 4 of those 4-star balls. Then the spicy card in the deck that I decided to go with was Zarbon the Emperor's Attendant. This card, during your opponent's turn, when you combo it, you could choose one of your battle cards and switch it back to active mode, allowing you to switch the higher dragon to active mode after you attack with it, obviously to pressure. You can switch it back and then combo it to draw a card and activate battle. So for that reason, I am running only 2 because it is situational, but the situation actually comes like often in this deck. So we have 2 of those. Then obviously one of the best negates, Flying Nimbus. Discard a card and your opponent can only make 1 additional attack for the duration of the turn with battle cards. And it also negates an attack, which is amazing. And this card stops Obuni on its tracks. And for that reason, we are running 4 Flying Nimbus. I love Flying Nimbus. And like I said, let me know if you guys like this format of online deck profiles, because I don't know, I feel like it looks pretty cool. Then one of the strongest super combos happens to be this Yellow's Krillin Moments Before Comeback. You could combo this card, and if all your energy is yellow and your leader is yellow and your life is at 4 or less, you're able to give this guy 10k boost combo power, put 1 card from your hand in the bottom of your deck and draw 2 cards. Amazing card. One of the best super combos. It's like a little mini Paragus for the yellow. Amazing. So we are running 4 of these Krillin cards in the deck. One of the best super combos. Will become active very fast because you self-awaken so quickly. Then Son Gohan Higher Dragon Flying High. This card is ideally our boss card of the deck. It's not really that good, but it does the job. It's a dual attack unique card, and this card's actually good because if it's on the field, all your yellow skillless battle cards with energy cost of 1 gain 5k. So all these cards will actually be pressure cards. And on top of that, you can bring it out with activate main for 1 yellow energy. If you have 3 or more energies, you're able to choose 2 of your skillless battle cards with energy cost of 1 and place them in the drop area. So all these guys are targets. And then you play this card from your hand, and now you have a dual attack Icarus. And it's also a monster card. You could combo it and draw a card and activate your leader's activate battle. So we are running just 3 of these because you're not going to be bringing out many of these guys, to be honest. So we have 3 of these Icarus, and then we also have, honestly, this is the boss card of the deck, in my opinion. Happens to be Son Goku Forever in Our Memories. This card is a unison that when you bring them out, if your leader card is yellow, all your battle cards and your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less have their skills negated, meaning your opponent's gonna now have skillless cards just like you, only that you are able to spam them out and obliterate your opponent. This card is amazing to stop your opponent from doing any offensive plays with abilities. And on top of that, it gives 5k boost to all your skillless cards on the field, which is amazing as well. And he has an activate main. For 0 markers, you're able to place 2 skillless battle cards from your drop onto the field, allowing you to spam these guys out and continuously bring in the aggro spamming potential. Awesome. And then he also has a -2 activate main that your opponent can only attack with battle cards once during their next turn, which I honestly never do. And we are running just 3 of these guys in the deck. Awesome card right here. Awesome card. Honestly, you want to bring this card out. It's amazing. Now, I ran this Mechanical Courage card because if this card's in in the drop, you can remove it from the game for 1 energy, and if your opponent plays any battle cards during the turn with 20k power or less, you're able to force your opponent to warp 2 cards, pretty much stopping Topo in its tracks and arrival cards. We're only running 2 of these Mechanical Courage cards, but it's honestly very powerful in this deck. Then I added Hidden Power, E Supreme Kai, Double Strike, add Double Strike to attacking card, finish your opponent off with this card. We have 2 of these double strikers. I kid you not, guys, this deck is mad strong. Then I added obviously some drawing power. This card's in the drop, send it to the warp, draw 2 cards. We are running just 2 of these apes for more drawing potential, just in case you come across hand destruction. And then I added Mira as a finisher. You could overwhelm for 1 energy, and then this guy gains a bazillion attack because this card gains 5k boost for each card in your warp when you overwhelm. Ideally, you want to do it when you're going for game. This card will be a finisher, and then you could add a double strike to obliterate your opponent. We are running 2 Mira Creator Absorb. And then last but not least, our secret rare of the deck, and I went with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Peerless Fusion. This card is able to come out onto the field for 5 energies. If all your energies the same color, you're able to draw 2 cards, restand 2 of your energies, to choose 2 of your opponent's cards in their hand and 2 battle cards and send them to the warp. Then you have this triple striker going for game. And that is the Icarus Gohan skillless spamming deck profile, one of the strongest decks, I kid you not. Make sure to smash the like button, hit it up in the comment section below any other deck profile that you guys like me to go over, and feel free to also let me know what you guys think about this format of a deck profile. And like we always say, y'all stay super.